The Atlanta Dream walked out with a solid 9-point victory against the Los Angeles Sparks, and nobody looked more locked in for this game than Angel Reese. Look, she set out that previous game against Portland, and the Dream, they dropped that one, and you could tell she took it personally. She came out the gate showing exactly how much her presence shifted the tone from the first whistle. On the opening play, she delivered a beautiful pass to Ryan Howard on a backdoor cut for an easy bucket, and it was off to the races. That set the tone right away. And Angel Reese is, a total culture shifter. She's her own energy inside the arena. She sets the standard with her intensity, and that kind of hustle is contagious for the rest of the roster. She wrapped up the night with, I believe it was 23 points and 13 boards, and while shooting a efficient 63% from the field, from the floor, and that stat sheet only credits her 3 steals, but the numbers don't tell the whole story about this one. The turnovers that Leisha Gray and Jordan Canada picked up happened just because Angel Reese was causing absolute havoc on defense. She was pressuring the Sparks 94 feet up the hardwood, throwing their entire rhythm out of whack from the jump because of that pressure. Alicia Gray, she stepped up, jumped in the passing lanes off the deflections, and took it the other way for easy transition layup. The same exact story with Jordan Canada. These girls was locked in. I'm really looking forward to how the squad operates once Brianna Jones returns to the opening unit. My expectations is that they would slide Naz Hillman back to the second unit, and that role Naz knows inside out, and she's incredibly effective there. But the beauty of this roster is that the Atlanta can play heavy. They can play Naz, Angel, and Bree on the floor at the same exact time. That experiment pushes Angel out to the small forward spot where we've been watching her handle the ball more and develop as a playmaker. So seeing that big lineup in action is going to be incredibly fun. Then you look at Okot, who's putting together a really impressive 2-game stretch. She's clearly improving with her every single opportunity. She's coming off the game where she notched a season high, a career high at this point with 19 points. In this specific battle against the Sparks, she provided 9 points and 6 rebounds in just 10 minutes of action. And just visualize the high-low passing options between her and Brianna Jones. Game after game, Alicia Gray is getting much better at dropping those overhead passes inside. She only finished with 2 assists in this game, but as a unit, the Dream did a far better job sharing the ball and making a point to run the offense through the post, and that was impressive. And you can throw whatever modern analytics you want at me and tell me the game is changing to favor the outside shooting, but in this league, the elite teams win by utilizing their size. The best groups have the dominant posts to play through. That's what it is. There's been a decent amount of noise surrounding Coach Carl's offensive system and how much it relies on the 3-point line. It's easy for critics to point fingers at the coaching staff for team struggles, but we have to look at the bigger picture. Even though the deep ball is the foundation piece of what they like to do, Coach Carl is placing a massive emphasis on playing with speed and managing the clock and making smart basketball decisions. Overall, the shot selection in this matchup was exactly what you want to see. All 5 starters scored in double figures, and Okot was literally 1 point away from doing the same thing. And that's the blueprint for a successful offense. And they showed the absolute ceiling that this Atlanta team can achieve. And I've been critical of Ryan Howard shot selection in the past, but this game was played beautifully. I don't know if she viewed it that way, but she wasn't forcing the issue at all. I only noticed 2 shots this night that felt out of rhythm in my eyes.
Reese, well, welcome back. How did it feel to get back on the floor tonight?
It feels good. I mean, I just want to do whatever it takes to get a win. I'm happy. I felt good, and the environment was crazy, so I'm happy.
There's a lot of people that love this game, but very few get to experience this, right? Like late game, everybody's making plays, you win. What did it feel like? Describe. They're not going to get to feel this. Not everyone gets that.
I don't know. I just felt like I was on a blacktop. I felt like I was back home in Baltimore, and the family was here, and the culture. I told y'all earlier in the pregame, I was like, you got to get here. You got to get here in this environment. It's so intimate. Everybody just loves being here.